Welcome to Cityscape for April 2023. Cityscape is where we take a deep dive on a monthly basis into a suburb of Australia, which is a developing or a booming suburb, and we talk about it that will add value to you. Cityscape in April 23, we talk about Calcallo in the state of Victoria. Calcallo is a suburb about 35 kilometers away from the city, which is currently booming at the moment. The main developer in Calcallo is Stockland, which is a listed company. If you know the developments by Stockland, you know what they do. They deliver on time and they deliver on style. If you look at some of the developments they have done, you have Caroline Springs, again in Melbourne. You have Craigieburn. These were real paddocks where kangaroos were jumping around 10-15 years ago. If you go to these cities now, you will not believe your eyes. Same thing is going to happen to Calcallo 10 times more than what happened to Craigieburn or Caroline Springs. Calcallo has only 5,500 people in terms of population. But the growth of population in Calcallo is going to 10 or probably 20-fold in the next 15 to 20 years. Right now, with the development of Stockland, it's called Cloverton. There will be large shopping centers, medical centers, hospitals, university TAFEs, so many schools, about 12 of them, sporting fields, parklands. It's 7.5 kilometers in length, 2.5 kilometers in width. There will be 13,000 residents which will call home to Calcallo in the next 10 to 15 years. It's a long-term project, but once it's done, it's going to be mind-blowing. Let's take a success story of one of our clients. Address was Lot 2552 Oxygen Street in Calcallo. It was a 3-bed, 2-bath house. The purchase price in 2022 was $553,000. It is nearing completion right now, and the bank valuation as of last week was $623,000, which is an uplift of equity, an instant equity of $70,000 for this client, which he has the ability to go and put a deposit on another property using the equity. That's a sort of thing which can do to an investor when we invest in a booming suburb like this. Now let's look at some of the statistics on why this has boomed as far as 70,000 in about a year's time. As I said before, population is 5,500. The growth will be 10 times more than that in the next 5 to 10 years. If you look at the rental yields, the average rental income is about $430 a week. 2022 growth has been 15.4%. Average income of someone, a family living in Calcallo, is $2,023 a week, which means they are earning about $8,000 to $9,000 a month average, where they can easily afford a rental property, or when you go to resell the property. Another important statistic is the proportion of renters in Calcallo is about 21%, which means the ability to rent will be very high. Ability to increase rent will be very high because they have the affordability. Now, these are the statistics which we go through of each and every suburb before we recommend to any particular investor. Calcallo is not a suburb for you to neglect on. Reach us out if you need any information, more statistics, or even a property tour for that matter. I'll see you in the next episode of Cityscape in the month of May.